911, what's the address of your emergency?
The call came in just before noon yesterday from the man who says he just pulled the trigger.
Are you involved at all?
Yeah, I shot a guy. He tried to punch me.
Kevin Snowden was at the intersection and watched the scene unfold.
An altercation started, looked like some yelling. He was pointing at the guy, and then all of a sudden he just started throwing punches.
Snowden says he then heard the shot.
I heard a pop, a loud pop. It was obvious what it was, a gunshot, and the guy fell back and kind of moved around a little bit and collapsed.
These are pictures he took at the scene. You can see the white pickup that we would eventually learn belonged to 63-year-old Andy Rainey. This picture provided to us from a friend. EMTs arrived moments later and transported him to the hospital. He would die 4 hours later.
I can't imagine what provoked Andy to do something that wasn't him.
Krista Wyatt grew up with Rainey, attending elementary through high school with him. She says what the witness described was completely out of character.
I could see Andy, if he thought the Miata was broken down, he'd be the first person to jump out and say, hey, do you need some help?
And that's what we heard from everyone with whom we spoke, including Carrie Huber.
It's just hard to think that someone like him would just be robbed of the rest of his years to be able to just spread so much joy to all the people here, near and far. It just, I'm sorry.
Carrie lives down the street from Rainey. She says they first bonded when he became a regular at her daughter's lemonade stand.
He just cared about everybody.
But that was not the Andy Rainey who a witness and the man in the Miata say began attacking in a rage.
Are you able to secure your firearm?
Yes, it's in my holster. My car's away. I'm away from my car right now. I'm freaking out.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I've never seen anything like that before. I'm glad I didn't have my wife or kids with me. It wasn't a good scene.
Now, the man who shot Rainey was questioned by police. They have not yet released his name, as he has not yet been charged with any crime or been arrested in any way. Back to you, Adam.
All right, David. Hard to imagine witnessing something like that. Currently in Ohio, there's no duty to retreat. A person is allowed to use deadly force if they believe their life is being threatened. Lebanon police officers will turn over all of their evidence to the Warren County prosecutor, who will then decide what charges, if any, are presented to a grand jury.
You can always find our stories here on YouTube, but go ahead and click subscribe to get notifications and stay in the know.